Mathematically about to start playing the best game known to mankind. Which I've played. No idea how it's gonna be. So, I don't know if it's the best game. Probably might not be. But you know. Get one thing done first before I start this beach. There we go. There we go. Make sure all the settings are good. Let's go. Four.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Iney. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Why does he think it's a good idea to have that run towards him?
What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what happened to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Like how he pulls out a ruler. Like, yeah, let me measure this time difference. What did he want? The toolbox?
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times...
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! Doc, no!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Nice little dream. Great way to start off. Ooh, a honey in the background. I
Marty?
see you, Marty.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late! Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Wait, so did that dream actually happen? Was that a memory? Collect items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. Alright, great. Yeah. Check the dog
Miss
bowl.
Einstein. A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. Kind of like Doc.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Well, I don't understand what just happened there. He just kind of gave him a weird look. Nope. What's this? There's like a thing here. What is this? Oh, that's a guy.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Uh-oh.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
The Y button for help.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything. Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
That's... I thought I was just gonna be able to get it there. Because of the box down. The
Hey,
courthouse.
Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Alright, Dick.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Yes?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
Yes.
Never mind.
What the was that?
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod. Or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener. Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
I don't think there's
Took
anything
forever to
else. I
repair
think
this
it's
thing
just...
after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
I think it just wanted me to see the book. I can probably talk to the dad and call it a day.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
About Biff.
Oh.
Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. You know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
What?
Or something. I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know...
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
I'm getting so confused by
How
this.
is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
These, like, selections I get to make aren't really connected to each other in any way, but, like, you click one and then it pops up a new one. And it just brings you more off track.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. No luck with Biff? Well, don't give up. Sure, he can act stubborn sometimes, but underneath it all, he's just a big pushover.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Can't go around here anymore.
Let's make some noise. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Can I connect this? Oh. Uh-oh.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Blast him away.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
It's always a rough go.
Doc, where are you?
It's gonna be just a dog, 100%.
Doc? Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. and that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on.
Yeah, just hit it a little bit. There you go.
Crap. Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Well, there's a hooker's shoe right here.
Hey, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
The fuck am I supposed to do that? In his book, maybe? Smells fishy here? What? How's that a hint? Alright, never doing hints again. What does right stick do? Present time. After securing Doc's notebook from... Ooh, achievement. After securing Doc's notebook from Biff's greedy clutches, Marty is stunned by the sudden arrival of his mentor's time-traveling DeLorean. And investigating the driverless time machine, Marty discovers a pre-recorded message. Doc's stuck somewhere in time, with 2 exclamation points. So this is the only thing
I shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc.
Tape recorder, Doc's notebook.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
That's it.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Unsure of the current goal, press the left stick button. Follow the trail to Doc. What trail?
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Oh, not bad, huh? So do I want to go inside? I'm assuming there's not going to be anything... There wouldn't be anything around the DeLorean. It'd have to be inside, right? And I can't go to anything else but the switch. Where would it... Wait, what? I'm stuck out here. Oh.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Marty?
Ah!
What? So the only 2 things I can work with are Einstein and the DeLorean. Yeah, that's it. What? All the trail of Doc. Well, I can't do anything in here.
I don't think so. This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Do I give it to Ein?
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Ooh!
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Marty McSty!
How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Probably the person's house, dumbass. Buzz in. Alright, Ein, I'm gonna have to ask you to move your fat ass. I don't know where I'm going.
Starbase 0. I hope Jimmy's fixed the wild gunman machine.
Yeah, me too.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
So Doc went into the past, because this is definitely her shoe from when she was a little one. Why would she keep What's up, honey?
Leave that creature outside!
What up?
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
What is happening? Why doesn't he just be like, yo, when'd you lose that shoe?
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Can you tell me when Doc is? Thanks.
Miss Strickland?
Jack!
How do I know her name? Oh, it was on the thing.
Know what you're doing behind that tree?
Yes. Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
So I need to mathematically calculate,
I guess
when
somewhere
the
in these
speakeasy
stacks there must be
burnt.
an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any
I bet.
idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
I wonder if there's actually people who do that.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Him?
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Jeez, who named that cat? Joe? Pretty Whiskers?
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Okay, I just want...
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Alright, touching all your newspapers.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
Local shopkeeper robbed by
Right,
zombies.
My son brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Do I need to find something? Can I not just keep looking?
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Gotta find something.
Stop looking at me.
Sorry.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly.
No way it says the year on the
Strickland lost
shoes.
that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
There it is, 1932.
rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
I gotta twist this thing. The water's boiling.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
And then we go and we touch all the newspapers. Let them know
Let's
that.
see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain.
What?
Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Killed by a. Ah, you done messed up.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Ew, what is that picture?
I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I got all costumed up and everything.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
I'm dancing. A work uniform.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big, Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be
Never
a.
mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I said that because I thought it was gonna be close to
Hey,
Halloween.
Sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. Ready to go, Einstein? Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Time circuits are already on.
Okay, can I move my... This game's gonna make me rattled.
I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
This game is gonna make me rattle. What do I need to do? Oh, how did I do that? There we go.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
What? He's dead. Yeah, I had to yeet the right stick a couple times. Let it know what was up. Hey, are they playing PUBG? What the hell? What just happened? I'm gonna walk 2 miles? Yeah, right. Ooh.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Jeez, dude. Oh, I really wanted her to get hit there. Soup kitchen.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
Nope.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
I'm a supporter?
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Yes, let's tell the gangsters we're coming after him.
Go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what?
Dead?
Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
It's a good name. Michael's a good name.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
She's shaking with her left hand.
I know, I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You
Wait,
read
wait.
my column? How sweet!
What'd you
I
say her
know
name
it's just
was?
an etiquette
Is
column,
this
but I
the
believe
old
we
person?
need to bigger and better. Oh!
Einstein, no, down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
He's gonna take her shoe.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
Oh my god, he's hauling! Wheels! Wheels!
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Yeah, man, Doc's a mob boss. Okay, these controls are really weird. Pretty sure the police station's over here. Jeez.
Hill Valley Police Station. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Can I go
Hill
inside?
Valley Police Station.
Isn't this where Doc
Cripes,
is?
This place looks old, even for 1931.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
Yes.
No?
Don't.
Scram.
Alright, I am his lawyer.
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here.
Good idea.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
We'll kill him. Let's talk to the gangsters. Yeah, that's a good idea. Back in time. Back in time's probably the best one.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break it.
Dynamite.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
Great.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Jeez.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Hey, there you go. Whistle like Joe in his house.
Get started.
You
Don't
hear him
worry,
from the
Doc.
bottom
I'll get
floor.
You out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Swear to God, if this if him in 1931 looks like Joe, I'm gonna flip. Soup kitchen, hey, get on your horse. Is that my dad?
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Yep.
Grandpa?
Oh,
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Oh, good to see Grandpa's getting bullied there. Cue ball? What?
Okay. Hey, never mind.
What? Who are you? Guy, yeah. Not talking to you, don't give a shit.
Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
Are you gonna...
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Oh, in the back? Oh!
Kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Oh. Okay, sorry. Oh, bad. What's going on, night? Jeez, these controls, dude.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Come back, I gotta show you my tiny penis.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
I bet.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character!
Coming in.
Hello?
No solicitors!
What?
Will you just
Oh,
give
it's
me
coming
a
back
chance?
out.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Jesus.
Amazing.
Who put Joe in charge of this guy?
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
Yeah, I know. You
Corleone.
told me like 18 times.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Wow.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Yeah, well...
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen.
That's good.
The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Hide in science. Oh.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So...
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father?
Yeah, okay.
Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
So what do I mathematically do?
And for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime,
I
Mr.
didn't mean to
Corleone.
up like that.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
What do I... Should I go talk to Old Duck? Coming back.
Psst, Doc.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Yeah, and he's a bitch.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, It was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Wow.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the
Muttering
time?
for it.
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something when the inverse is something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a
Wait,
deadline here.
Was there one that said something about the book? Because I'm assuming the book probably has the Klondike.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. Psst, Doc.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
I think there is one.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast. If only I could hear him myself.
Tape recorder.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Yeah, but deadline. On the horse. I gotta wait for him to come out.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Or do we take H's? Stand for the remaining line. Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
Alright, that better be enough.
4 equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass of acceleration?
21. How many newtons?
Psst, Doc. So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Nerdy? Oh.
I was going to say intense.
What?
I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What?
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
This guy's saying...
So,
It'll be fine.
This guy's saying a lot of big words that are hurting my
hang in
head.
there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
What? You're the one who said you have a deadline. Jesus, dude, these controls, they like invert. Yeah, I gotta tell you about a
Just give
conundrum.
me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
eBay.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Like my tiny penis.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to
Gonna
award the
pass
patent
out.
to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes.
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Shh! It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Like my tiny penis.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee, and he's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Yeah.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Oh, I did not know that was gonna happen.
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Uh-oh. Ooh! See you next week!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Where am I trying to go now? Oh, okay. Doo-doo. Uh. Oh, equip the hat. Appreciate it.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh. Deja vu.
That's her house, the crazy lady. Don't tell me he's getting jiggy with her. Are you this here?
Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know.
What?
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
It's a pussy. Coming up, bitch.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Dude, I'm gonna punch this guy straight in the jugular vein when he comes down here. Oh, sorry.
Now.
Some other time.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict
Sorry.
orders. Sorry. Some other time.
That should be the follow alert. Sorry. Not what I wanted. Oh wait, I have the hat for him.
What now?
I got your hat.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly.
What?
You won't come out if we knows why we're really here.
No, right.
Ha! I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room.
Sorry.
Sorry. Some other time.
Can I just show him the hat, bro? Like, huck it up there? What now?
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
What?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
I'm gonna punch him. Town center?
Someone's playing tricks on me.
What? Need to get something from the town center? What's that?
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches!
Was this a good idea?
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now!
I don't think
That's
they're in a
an order.
talkative mood right now.
Don't make me angry, Schmucko!
I don't think that picture's
Get
gonna do
down here
anything but
and face
confuse
the
people.
music. You can't get
Maybe
away
not.
that easy.
Okay.
Nobody puts
No
one
way.
over on
Worked too hard to
Kintanon and
get
lives
it.
to tell about it. You're dead.
What do I use then?
At me, twerp!
I don't think they're
Better
in a
start
talkative
composing
mood
your
right now.
epitaph now, because I'm gonna carve it into your face! In bullets! Get down here!
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
What was the point of that? I need to get something from the town center? What's the town center?
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah. Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
You know, got places to be, people to see. Barker's bite? Do I just keep fucking with him?
Hey!
Hey!
Hi. This looks like the same exact animation as before. Yeah.
You're only making it worse for yourself.
Hey, Einie.
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
Wait, what? It's different.
I can't believe you lost him again!
What? Do I do it a third time?
Hey!
Hey!
Hi.
Come down from there, you son of a...
Hey, Einie.
How many times do I?
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Dude, I... What? Kids ranting? How is...
Hey!
Hey! Don't make me angry, Schmucko! What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Oh.
You can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid
I don't
Tan
wanna
and
record
lives to
them
tell
right now.
about it. You're
Not I, you dumbass.
dead meat, twerp!
Hey, Einie.
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mud again.
Now I'm gonna walk over to my pops. I'm gonna be like, get down here now. He's gonna come down.
You lost him again!
I don't know how I'm supposed to figure that out without hints. Like, that is just not mathematically the right thing to do in that situation. Dun 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 dun.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena!
There's nothing there.
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Cannon? Take it back!
Oh, jeez, there it is.
Get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
Holy
I
cats.
suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Holy cats, holy cats.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Alright. Did that.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
Now what do I do?
I'll keep cogitating.
Edna. Edna Mose.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would.
I could
There's
spit?
an ordinance
Wow.
against it, and it's so untidy.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest
Incurably
Home.
Insane.
Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
Oh, shit.
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
What did that just do? What? Oh, okay. So I gotta wait for her to come back? Wait, what is delivering soup? I still don't understand.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on a fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Like what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
Yep.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
Hi, Joe.
I'll keep cogitating.
Is she back yet? I don't know where I sent her. Where did I send her? Unfortunate kids.
Psst, Doc. Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know, we're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Hang in there, Doc.
Bruh, how am I gonna get... Naturally, she only delivers soup. Should I like go in here and like mess with it or something? Mess with the delivery and try and make it alcohol? Yeah, okay, so there's a barrel there.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
That's alcohol.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
Making soup.
Spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
It's terrible. Where's that alcohol?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
Kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Parsley.
parsley? It might help to, complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be on to something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Boop, boop, boop.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa! Okay. Hey, never mind.
How do I get to the back?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Dumb ass, can you just hold the door open? Emmett.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
You move them out of the way?
Not a chance. I could throw out my back.
Eureka!
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Do I gotta go into the basement? Is the door open?
Kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Don't push your luck, kid.
Is that why it said Eureka? What? The hell?
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
What does that help with?
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked.
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
No.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
It to be moved.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Counterflap. Bang on the pipe. What?
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
It's kind of blocked off there, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can you do?
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
What's the...
What about those barrels? Can I take one of those?
Look, kid, bowls. You get a bowl of soup and a cut of bread. The only person who gets barrels is the Strickland dame.
Edna?
That's right. She delivers the barrels to people and places what can't come into the soup kitchen. Organizations for the elderly and the infirm.
So, there's one...
You know, hospitals, orphanages, and whatnot.
There's one bowl of soup there that's alcohol. Or one barrel.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
Yeah, that was the bad, or the...
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Pretty sure that's the alcohol.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Which one's...
Never mind, I'm wrong. The pool hall isn't a charity.
Certainly not.
I got a book.
Which one do I need to deliver it to? Persuade Edna to make her deliver it directly to Emmett's lab. Naturally, she only delivers soup. Yeah, I know that. But which one do I deliver it to?
Looks pretty sturdy. For a girl's bike. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
You asked
Oh,
me to
that's
tell
not
you
what
if
I
one of the
wanted.
local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
No, I was just asking to make sure. I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while, and we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
So
Somebody
what?
need a visit from my soup cycle?
Dude, I'm so lost. I thought I was on to something. Do I need to have her deliver like one more? Go to the orphanage.
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
And then do I need her to deliver one more soup or something?
So, if I need one of these barrels, then...
Then talk to Strickland, kid, 'cause you ain't getting one from me.
I was expecting Strickland to come through there. Oh, she's out here waiting for me. Yep.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay
So
Sober
we're gonna
Society.
work now?
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while, and we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home.
Those dear old-timers. Soup is one of the few pleasures they have left.
So now all the barrels are gone, right? It's under one more place. Why is there another barrel there? Think I just keep sending her?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Yes.
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them.
Yeah.
But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
So there's one more charity I can use. Maybe it just glitched out, cause
The insane asylum.
Those inmates are crazy for soup.
will that do it? Other. So I'm bashing this pipe. I need to get those to fall.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
What's the point of the door being open?
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
What does that help with? Is that going to stop the barrels from rolling? I'm assuming that's what it probably does.
Yes?
Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job.
What?
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Can I go around back? 'Cause, okay, I can do the barrels there, spice rack, I can do cue ball, counter flap. He's just gonna shoot me if I do the counter flap. Back tables.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
It's kind of blocked off there, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can you do?
Can I have a barrel of that soup?
A barrel of soup? Absolutely not, kid. Even in times like these, I can tell you ain't that hungry.
This is
okay. I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Oh, do
Let's see. Have you tried?
Oh, I need him to hit it over. Which one?
Giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
It might be the salt, because the salt one looks like super, it's like it's standing out. That one was what I thought what the salt was, but... Oh! Okay, now I'm dumb. Now it's gonna tilt it.
More soup?
Please.
Hey!
And
Yeah!
tell
Ah!
the kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
Does he not see that?
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all we have to do is to get it from her somehow.
There we go, boyos. I'm a genius. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Nope, not her bike, her.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Hey.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Oh, wait there!
Uh-oh, don't...
Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
What?
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Oh, my...
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
What?
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Ooh,
Wait.
there you go.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Oh, pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
Ooh.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
I'm gonna use that to get him out of...
Ramshackle nature of my laboratory
Jeez.
fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot. Extremely hot. The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees
Hi, Joe.
Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
No, I didn't mean to do that one.
Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
Emmett?
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
This episode's probably almost done.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
What did I just do?
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
Flame.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Lightning? Electrical crank.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find
I
out.
don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
I hope someday you have children and
Boop.
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Boop.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Boop.
You're going to find out.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Boop.
You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building?
Up.
Good start. Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. You know who invented fire, Pop?
No, no, no!
Either, but you
Shit!
wasn't a lawyer. What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure. Someday.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Some bronze have been
Bladders?
officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man.
Is this what bladders would be?
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Yes.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Like Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Jesus, what a...
Getting so hot.
No, he's doing it so fast, dude!
Just pay attention to what I say.
I am, but you're going faster than a cheetah, dude.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but
Doc?
everyone wants to be a lawyer. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me.
Fire.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Pressure.
You know who invented fire, Pop?
That was not the one I wanted! Oh my god, I'm gonna punch somebody in the...
I thought you were a scientist.
Damn it!
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
Vent?
You get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Bro.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
I'm getting rattled at this game. I'm getting rattled.
My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
There, I said it.
Sometimes I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms. You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No!
What?
Did I mess up?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Yep.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
You know.
Oh, in about, I'd say...
Oh, he's so happy. Gonna crush his dream.
I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here.
He's not there, is he?
Come on, start.
Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
too late!
Too late? But Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Nice. Oh.
Paddy wagon intercepted, suspect slain, and they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
A rocket bike? What the?
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
What? $0.17 gas? Bro, I want that. We're hauling cheeks, dude. Like a glove.
Marty!
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
What am I doing? Biff?
What's he doing here? Keys. But the window's shut tight.
Bash that bitch.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
What? Did I really get this for this tire over here? Thought we were just gonna smash in and call it a day.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
The tire right there, dumbass. What? Why did I want the rim?
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Then what did I just get the... What?
Keys. Keys.
Can I smash the lock? Like, just give it a nice, like...
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Do I just need to go up to the front? Am I gonna have to knock him out with it?
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Jeez.
How do I get him? I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Dude, I need a hint. You need those keys? Thanks! Thanks, I appreciate the hint. What can I use to snag them? Do I need that antenna on the top? Yeah. About the radio antenna side. Jeez. I'm gonna reach over him with an antenna and not get noticed. Why don't I just smash the window and call it a day?
Gotta set up a distraction.
What? Well, I gotta use the hubcap for something then. What'd you not chuck it at?
Throwing the hubcap if that would do any good. I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! I object to your tone of voice! And I find this seat
Oh, you
distinctly
dumbass.
uncomfortable! Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver! Don't ignore me! You!
Oh!
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
The driver's just okay with there being a guy in the back? Please!
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
Such a shit show. Oh!
How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there!
How is he missing?
Sagan. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Ow! Son of a bitch! Where are you?
What the hell?
We need something to get rid of these cops!
Jesus, dude, what is this game? That was really thought out.
Is a rescue?
That's the idea. Doc!
What?
Doc! The throttle!
Why? Oh!
Jesus.
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
That was an explosion. A silent explosion.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Oh no! Jeez, man, what a great game! Oh. Now I think I got 3 more episodes to do. Or 4 more episodes to do. Oh, we get a little preview.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Ah, that's good looks. Good looks. Alright, time to bust out the next 4 episodes.